Hello ladies and gents, Azagai here, bringing you another video for the English version of Naruto Online, published by Oasis Games. We are going to be looking at the event announcements for the 1st of November 2018. And right off the bat, we have a new ninja, new summon, and new clothes. So, the new ninja is Hanzo Salamander Edo Tensei, with his summon being Ibuse. We also have new clothing called Hana Style. It makes Fire Main look like a girl. I'm not sure what to say about that. But very cool looking clothing. I kind of like the Wind Main the best out of the 5. It gives you plus 150 initiative and plus 200 resistance. And for our weekly strong ninjas of the week, we have a 4th Raikage, Hiruzen Sarutobi Edo Tensei, Minato Namikaze Edo Tensei, and Kisame Hoshigaki Samehara Fusion Mode. With a ninja's skill update and apparently optimize Minato Namikaze's Edo Tensei's mystery. What could that mean? Well, we're not sure what it actually means by optimize, so it could be a whole range of things, but we're just gonna have to wait and see what changes. We also have a new function permanently added. It is Arena 3v3. Players must reach level 57 in order to participate. The event times open from 2 hours each time at 10. Okay, so from 1000 to 1400, even though that's 4 hours, so I think that's a typo. Well, yeah, I think it's a typo. So it probably starts probably at like 10, then ends at 12, or it starts at 12 and ends at 14. Either or. It is apparently open only for 2 hours. The other time is 1800 to 2000, which is your 6 to 8 o'clock. Wait, what? Interesting. It says a new function is permanently added, but it says also here from 01, which is the 1st of November, to the 21st of November 2018, 1 second before midnight. Probably we only have 3 weeks of this. The rewards are: you complete the Pacific missions to obtain Arena 3v3 daily mission packs, 800 Moon Scrolls, Hanzo Salamander Edo Tensei fragments. That's interesting. Cool. Seems like everyone has a chance of getting Hanzo Salamander's Edo Tensei fragments. The interface is very similar to Arena. The left side shows the details of 3 teams formed by the players, and the right side showed ninjas and mission options. Players can form teams outside the arena, prepare their positions in the team, then enter the 3v3 arena with these positions intact. Players on their own can still enter the interface, prepare their teams, and begin matchmaking to be matched with other players to form a team. Positions will be set randomly, and then the match with an opposing and then be matched with an opposing team. In this mode, 6 daily missions can be completed, with each completion of a mission awarding 800 Moon Scrolls and mission packs. At the same time as you complete more missions, you obtain Hanzo Salamander's Edo Tensei fragments by completing mission progress. I guess mission progress is separate, or probably determined by the number of missions you complete, but we also have to wait to see what happens. For the first event of the week, we have Platinum Recharge. It goes from November 1st to November 7th, and of course, how to is you recharge a given amount of ingots every day to claim prizes. Last 7 days, prizes can be claimed once daily. Recharge the same amount for a given number of days, as long as recharge 3 days during the event period to claim extra rewards. Prizes can be claimed once during the event period. Of course, this event refreshes at 0 hours server time every single day, and the rewards are coupon times 20, level 3 Magatama pack, with a 3-day special for Steel Scroll times 1, Charm Material Pack times 1. Coupon times 50 for the second level, and Bell times 5, with a 3-day recharge special of Bond Scroll Optional Pack times 1 and Seal Scroll times 3. For level 3 we have Hana Style Fragment times 5, Myoboku Training Packs times 2, and for a 3-day special of Hana Style Fragment times 15, and level 7 Magatama Optional Pack times 1. Interesting. The Myoboku Training Pack is a Mount Myoboku Training times 10. Well, has a fixed drop of Mount Myoboku Training times 10. Along with Platinum Recharge, we also have number 2, Anniversary Red Envelope. November 1st to November 7th. During the event, obtain a recharge rebate and a red envelope rebate for every recharge. Obtain a maximum of 20,000 coupon as recharge rebate and a maximum of 10,000 coupons to send through red envelope to other members from your group. Each player can send a maximum of 100 red envelopes and can receive a maximum of 5,000 coupons from other members. Other members' red envelopes. A red envelope which was already sent is valid for 2 hours, after which it will be unclaimable. The values sent inside the red envelope will not be returned. The group channel is limited to 70 messages at once. If more than 70 messages are sent while the link to claim the red envelope is shown, the link to claim the red envelope will no longer be displayed and it will be lost for all other group members. Number 3, we have Daily Spending Rebate. So November 1st to November 7th, during the event, players can get different rewards by using a given amount of ingots. Rewards and daily consumption. Ingots will reset at 5 AM every day. Number 4, we have Colorful Balloons. It goes from November 1st to November 7th. Players must reach level 30 in order to participate. During the event, players can get points by popping balloons with shurikens. Complete daily missions to have a chance to obtain up to 3 shurikens. You can obtain a maximum of 11 free shurikens daily. Each time you spend 10 ingots in game, you will also get 1 shuriken. You can get 4 to 10 points randomly by popping the balloons and with your shuriken. Some balloons are hiding fireworks inside them. Pop a balloon which has fireworks inside them to obtain even more points. That is kind of confusing. When you pop a balloon with fireworks inside them, you only get the maximum 10 points, and it shows a small animation. There will be a maximum of 10 balloons displayed waiting to be popped. After popping up every balloon, available new balloons will appear. Consume shuriken times 10 to use the Boundless Shuriken skill. It will pop all the balloons on display in the interface. And number 5, Sakura Gifts. Unfortunately, with the events surrounding Sakura Gifts, we can expect Sakura Gifts to be on the low end of desirability for people, especially since the changes really like hit everyone pretty hard. In my opinion, I wish people just accepted the good things and didn't complain about them, and I just wish Oasis did not do anything. But again, they lost out on 2 things that week, and people were actually complaining, so they had a legitimately good reason to change the event in all due respect. But hate them as you will, this is how it is, and nothing we can do can change that at the present time, unless you kind of get the majority of players to stand behind you and do stuff. But anyway, we have number 6, Naruto's Froggy. Goes from... Oh wait, I haven't even explained what Sakura Gifts do. My bad, I am going too fast. Sakura Gifts goes from November 1st to November 7th. Players must reach level 40 in order to participate. Players can find NPC Sakura in West Konoha. Click on Sakura in the event interface to find her. Sakura will give 1 task to the player per day. Complete the given task and return to Sakura to obtain rewards from her Sakura food stacks. Open Sakura food stack to get a random in backpack. Reward. It will be random, so you will get either rice onigiri, salmon onigiri, or panda onigiri as gifts. Players also can buy Sakura food stacks in the purchase limit shop, but now they're 20 coupons, changed from 10. I'm not sure I'm not sure if it was previously 20 coupons at point in time, but most of the time the Sakura food stacks have been only 10 coupons. At least my memory has told me so. You send gifts, which are the onigiris, to Sakura in the event interface to increase your friendliness. Rice onigiri are worth 1 point, salmon onigiri are worth 3 points, panda onigiri are worth 5 points. Players can also exchange friendliness for items / ninjas in the event. Redeem shop. This event will reset at 5 AM. Complete your old task first in order to receive a new task from Sakura. Reach friendliness over 1,000 to enter the rankings. The top 20 players will get extra awesome rewards. Rewards will be sent to your mailbox once the event ends, and that is all for that. Number 6, we have Naruto's Froggy. Woot woot! Naruto Froggy is pretty good if you want to exchange your ingots to coupons, but anyway, we have Naruto Froggy go from November 1st to November 7th, of course, but apparently during October 4th to October 10th, use ingots to make a deposit. You can also get coupon rebates immediately, and after the first day, players can claim item packs during 7 days. Players can make deposits into different Froggies. The higher ingots you deposit, the higher rewards you can obtain. If the player don't claim the rewards in time, they will expire. There's a prize update, so Mount Myobaku trainings will be available in Naruto Froggy. We don't know which ones they will be available in, but there's probably the Tier 2 and Tier 3 one, while the first tier and the 4th tier one are still going to be massive coupon rebates. I hope so, because the first one gives around about, I think it's like 6 times coupon rebate, but it's only 100, while the last one gives about 2.5. Well, 2 and 60%, I think. I think it's like almost 3, actually. It should almost be 3. Yeah. But anyway, continuing on, we have number 7, Lucky Snatch. It goes from November 1st to November 7th. Players must reach level 65 in order to participate. Use ingots or coupons to draw and have a try. Every draw is rewarded with a prize. Of course, if it was not rewarded with a prize, that would make it a really shit wheel. Alright. Besides getting prizes, there's also fixed rewards determined by the number of times you draw. Draw 50 times, you get a Rainbow Magatama level 5 times 1. Draw 100 times, you get Cave Key Gift Pack times 1. Draw 200 times, you get Minato Namikaze Edo Tensei Fragment times 5. Draw 300 times, you get Minato Namikaze Edo Tensei Fragment times 10. And draw 500, you get Minato Namikaze Edo Tensei Fragment times 30. Whew. Number 8, we have Konoha Outlets. It goes from November 1st to November 7th. Players must reach level 40 in order to participate. There are 3 different tabs for this event. You have the discount store, which has each store will be opening at specific times. The detailed times will show up in the discount store interface. Every shop has a fixed close time. Once closing time reached, the specific store will be closed, so that players cannot buy anything in that store no longer. All stores are on seal. I still don't understand that. Then there is the scratch card. Consume the required amount of coupons or ingots in the Konoha Outlet event to get scratch cards. Moving your mouse to scratch the card to get different word plates. The word plates you obtain can be used in the return center to redeem rewards. If you do not retain the word card after scratching, please clear all shadow regions. Otherwise, there is also the clear all button, so if you are lazy, just press that. There is also the Reward Center, which has different combinations of word plates with will have different rewards. Players can send word plates to your friends for 3 times per day. Remember that you can only send word plates to players who have been your friend for more than 3 days. Just to note, Konoha Outlets pretty much only actually has 2 tabs, which is the discount store and the rewards. Well, I mean, it actually has 3 tabs, but I mean, like, it only has 2 systems. So it is the actual store, and then there's the added rewards, since the scratch cards kind of just feed into the reward center. So there's that. Anyway, we also have number 9. For this week, we have the time-limited charm rebate. It goes from November 1st to November 7th. Players must reach level 60 in order to participate. Obtain 1 point for each time you use charm materials. Reach a given amount of points to get the corresponding rewards during the event period. So it is a good time, if you have charm materials, it is a good time to use your charm materials. But if you're like me and like to hoard up stuff, I only do 50 points because you get the most rewards at only 3, like effectively. Not 3, sorry, at 50, because you get 3 packs back. If you do like 500 or 1,000, it's probably less worth it, but again, it is up to you how many you do. Just know that the charm rebate is here, and you should take advantage of it if you can. Number 10, there is also the activity Lucky Bag. It goes from November 1st to November 7th. Players must reach level 6 in order to participate. Click View Details in the bottom right of the interface to check the mission. Complete the required missions, you get activity points. Lucky Bag can be opened with cumulative amounts of points. You can open 25 bags per day in total, which will randomly drop these items: coins, refined runes, cultivation runes, macadama, steel scrolls, stamina potions, etc. Number 11. Oh god. Wow, this is... I can't remember the last time this event was on. Well, dancing capsules. This is a really old event. It hasn't been seen in a long time. But anyway, it goes from November 1st to November 7th. Players must reach level 30 in order to participate. So, use 1 capsule toy to obtain one of the listed rewards. Capsule toys can be purchased in the shop. Only 1 capsule toy can be used at a time for 1 draw. Coupons and ingots can be used to increase the probabilities of obtaining one of the rewards. Only the probability of 1 reward can be increased at a time. Every time a player uses increased probability, probabilities for a selected reward by the player will be increased by 5%. Probabilities plus percentage can be increased up to 50. The higher the probability, the more it will cost to increase. So it costs 10 for the first 5, and 20 for the second, 30 for the third, 40 for the fourth, 50 for the fifth, 70 for so on and so forth. It just increases by 10 each time, but you're only increasing it by 5% each time, if that makes sense. Up to a maximum of 50. So every time a player clicks on draw and obtains a reward, the probability will be reset. The player will obtain a random reward from the listed rewards, with an increased probability of something percent of obtaining the desired item. If the increase probability function was used after every draw, the player will need to reselect the desired item that the player wishes to increase probability. Coupons and ingots can both be used to increase probability in this event. Coupons will be used first. Coupons will always be used first in any event that can be used by coupons or ingots. I'm pretty sure that, like, if you can use coupons, you can use ingots, but you know what I mean. I mean, it's kind of stupid that they would assume that people are not smart enough to realize that coupons will always be used first. Number 12, we have new packs in the purchase limit shop interface. It will probably be packs containing charm materials, so there'll be variations on those. 13, last but not least, capsules and Sakura fruit stacks obtained for this week's event need to be spent this week. Once the event ends, the capsules and Sakura fruit stack you didn't use will be reset to 0. Remember to use them in time. Number 14, of course, with the end of the month and the first of the month coming, we have the monthly event update. With November, we apparently have snow approaches. Almost all the leaves have been swept away by the wind. The cold approaches and days get shorter. However, not all is bad. You can start getting your cups ready for hot chocolate, watching out for the coming cold. Unless you're here in the southern hemisphere, where it's going to be hot as hell, we have um, summer Christmas, so that's always terrific. But if it is cold on your guys' side, hope you wrap up nice and tight or have a friend to cuddle. I will try to cuddle my cat Cricket, but unfortunately she does not like it. So that's really sad for me. Anyway, number 15, we have a new ninja will be added to the November daily sign-in rewards. Choza Akimichi. Not that he's useful in any regard. He does have some okay skills. The main problem here is that he mainly relies on auto attacks. Mainly relies on standard attacks, and his mystery is non-prompt, which makes it doubly bad. But he does have scaling, and it's pretty. I would say it was pretty good, but all scaling ninjas are pretty good if you can actually scale. But regardless, Choza Akimichi is not a terrible ninja, but not a good ninja either. It's not going to change very much. That he is the daily sign-in, kind of just a throwaway ninja at this point. And of course, number 16. As the availability of the Sakura Fruit Stack is optimized, the price was raised to 20 coupons/ingots. Sadness. For people, I will just say this right now, that Oasis has no idea what happened to the Sakura Fruit Stacks. And people have figured it out eventually, is that there used to be roughly a 2-point average. Roughly. It was actually greater than 2 points. I mean, in my experience, it was about 2.16 on my spending account, and my free-to-play account had a kind of like a 2.66 that would go up to around about 3.2 sometimes. 3.2, but when the 5.0 update came along, that increased to like a straight 3, like for my recharge account, and then my free-to-play account probably also just like a flat 3, even greater. Basically, I'm saying is that the minimum increased to like 3, and then the high end got even higher. So if I was to just give a percentage and just like round out things, imagine if the Sakura Fruit Stacks gave you a 2-point average before, they now give a 3-point average now, which is basically a 50% increase for the which is a 50% increase in effectiveness. So if you consider the prices for the items in Sakura Fruit Stacks at 2 points per food stack, it is actually not bad. I mean, like, it's not terrible. But when the 3-point average came in and the prices didn't change, the points didn't change either. That's also another point. The Oasis didn't realize that the food stacks point average increased, so the items they put on cost effectiveness was actually not that high in consideration if it was the previous 2-point average, but now since it's the 3-point average, the cost effectiveness increased it from like being okay to being like a steal, basically a steal. But you also have to consider that Sakura Fruit Stack is a direct buy, meaning that you're directly buying these ninjas, so you got no bonus or added items you get from trying to get the ninja. In my opinion, what Oasis has done is terrible. Like, it's a bad move. But in the end, it had to happen. I do not believe that Oasis would be stupid enough to continue to have Sakura Fruit Stack be such a good event now. But again, the people who complained or people who shouted out on the forums and got mods to then send that information up to management, just sped up the process of Oasis normalizing the events. So depending on if the points or the items change, the normalization is actually out by an additional 50%. So everything's 50% more expensive than it should be, considering previous iterations of the event. Except for when it was on Steel, of course. Anyway, let me get the last of all the news announcements. So, the same remark as every other week, the deadline of the new server event and the weekly events are set according to the player's local time, which is your computer time, not the server time. Daily missions and daily recharge event. The daily recharge event, in which you get 4-star Gara by recharging for 5 days, are all refreshed 5 server times, so don't miss out. All information present in the game is final and correct information. My ending notes for this week is that colorful balloons, sucker fruit stack, and where is it? And activity lucky bag are your free-to-play events. Well, technically, because you get free items from them. Otherwise, probably if you're a free-to-play person, try to take advantage of the. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter if you're a free-to-play person or not. Anyone can take advantage of the rebate. So, know that the charm rebate is this week. There is a lot of event this week, actually. Anyway, if you are a spender and likes to recharge, we have a double up. We have a double up here with the anniversary red envelope and the platinum recharge, both coming in for a double whammy for a for recharging. So that is a plus for anyone that likes to spend money. But all in all, it is great to see more new stuff coming in. Although a lot of people are saying that the skill breakthroughs and the skill experiments should be speeding up, because it has been a while since the last one, and there are missing many skill breakthroughs and skill experiments. Noted, we are actually still missing the 5 chakra elements system, and the treasure times, which gets you the skill books for the breakthroughs and experiments. No, just the breakthroughs. Sorry. So these are 2 systems which are technically present in the game, but just turned off. So it is sad to see that Oasis, it's been like a month or so, and no, longer than a month since 2.0 update, and Oasis has still not implemented these 2 functions, although the new kata system was released. It is probably best if you guys could shout out to the Oasis mods to try to get Oasis to speed up the process on these 2 systems, since I just think it's just kind of sad that Oasis is moving on without implementing these systems, especially since the treasure time works similar to the the not survival trials. The one where you get coins or experience. But regardless of that, that is just my opinion. I just hope Oasis does not make a fool of themselves and continuously delay features that we have seen and are very interested in using and seeing. Although that is it for this week's event announcements, I'm Azakai. Have a nice day.